Warning, this episode is definitely not for sensitive audiences. We're diving into real topics involving real people and sharing opinions that some might find difficult. If you can't handle unfiltered honesty, this isn't the video for you. Seriously, we'll be okay if you skip this one.
And I'm pretty sure Jermaine Dupri has no shortage of awards, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure he's got damn near every award there is to have. But what we talking about is the feeling that people have in Atlanta about Jermaine Dupri. It is not the same feeling that people have about T.I., right?
Yep.
T.I. people is warm, right?
I mean, but,
when you think about
even with T.I., that he grew into that.
Yeah, but it's
like,
warm.
You know, the first
cool.
song, he was heavily influenced by New York. With the song he dropped with Beanie Man.
He was not heavily influenced. What he was the label put that song on him. The label made him do that song.
I remember
with the Beanie Man song.
I remember him promoting it.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Because look, they wanted to bring out not the dope boy.
I've been on this show before. I've said it. I do not like that song.
But look, the label.
I never liked that song.
When you get into it, when you see this show, chime in and let the people know the label made him do that.
I mean,
me and KP had this song, but you know they the one that
if he saw Atlanta, he would, and he's standing on so much business, he would have never even recorded.
What are you talking about? He trying to get out.
I don't care about all trying to get out.
We got both. We got both. Two by both. We got both. We got both. We got both. Two by both.
Back at you with another episode of A Conversation with Mouse B and Don P. What up?
What's up, my
What's going good, man?
Hey, man,
we got a special guest with us today, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Devyne Stephens
the
in the house,
great
man.
Devyne Stephens. Hold on, man. The great Devyne.
That's right. Get it right. Get it right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate you coming and fuck with us, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, man, how was your weekend, man?
Man, the weekend was good, man. I was just trying to, just process everything that happened, last week, with one of our, greats, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri.
One of our greats.
No, fact. I mean, he's one of our greats. Yeah. But I was just processing it. I do feel like I actually respect the fact that he did say something about what we was, what we were saying.
He didn't catch you out there and jab you in the lip.
Yeah, he did.
I saw you little rising on you. I thought he might have caught you right before the show.
It's a long story, but it's cool. I come from the crunk movement. We fight. We fight out.
Yeah, a little fight movement.
I actually like the way that he responded. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was wrong, because we have done, crisscross. And we have.
Wait, hold up. You said wrong.
No, he was wrong with what he said as far as we didn't do a show about crisscross.
We're an Atlanta page. And we never pay homage to crisscross and other people like that, which we absolutely
have. Yeah. So, but that was the only thing. Other than that, I kind of enjoyed the fact that he did, go and tell his story about the origin of where he come from, how he came up. I actually found that fascinating. I honestly think.
But do y'all really know the story though? Do you know the Jermaine Dupri story, or are you picking it up at a certain age?
Give it to us if we don't know.
Because this is the problem right here, right? Mm-hmm. Because I feel like I got unjustly not by Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri was cool, but I feel like I got unjustly reprimanded by my OGs, right? Like B-High was on Jermaine Dupri to kick down. His ankle's probably hurt. He'd kick down more doors than anybody. All this shit. Then you got
Sky came in and told me, yeah, man, you owe Jermaine Dupri an apology. I said, I absolutely do not.
Then you had Wicked. Then you got Wicked on there talking about some, Don P might have just started listening to music when T.I. came. Man, hold on, bro. First of all, I know I'm young, but I'm not that young. I've been here since goddamn I don't even want. Whatever. I've been here since 1982.
Where are y'all picking this up?
Man, I've been here since 1982. Man, I love Jermaine Dupri. I love So Def.
Okay, so
I'm picking up
Jermaine Dupri had Jerry Curl.
I ain't picking up right there. I'm picking up that So Def Bass All Stars 1.
I go back a little far. I go back a little far.
So Chris Cross. No, Chris Cross. I pick up Chris Cross.
So you're a little late in the game.
Chris Cross. I pick up Chris Cross.
Am I late?
Wait, Chris Cross is late?
I gotta go to his daddy?
No. You gotta go back. You gotta go back. You gotta go back to the Fresh Fest.
Oh, see.
You gotta go back to when JD was setting Sparker skating ring on fire in Riverdale. That's how we connected.
That one before he had the Jerry Curl doing
no, he was doing the Jerry Curl.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But he was on the Fresh Fest. You gotta understand. That's cool. With Run DMC. That's with Houdini. That's with the Fat Boys. That's when his father was a promoter. So you got to understand, like, having that type of exposure at the age of 12 and 14, and you start seeing how that formulated into business and how he created the whole diaspora.
That's cool.
That paved the way.
That's cool
for a lot of artists to come through.
I agree with.
So I just want to make sure that, you know, when we speak on JD, that we just kind of we using in the right term, because JD is known around the world for Atlanta.
Absolutely. And this is the part that why I feel like I was unjustly reprimanded, right? We was talking about one song. We was just laughing at one song. I never once said Jermaine Dupri didn't knock down the door for us. I never once said Jermaine Dupri wasn't a GOAT. I never once said he was one of the founding fathers of in the reason. First of all, I was signed to Lil Jon. If it's no Jermaine Dupri, he's no Lil Jon. You see what I'm saying? So I know the history.
Let's
I was talking about one song.
Let's get into that.
How did that turn into me? How did that turn into me?
But a lot of artists' first songs that came out was heavily influenced by New York rappers.
True.
The great ones, the ones that y'all think today.
We're not saying that. I love New York rap.
Right. So when you start talking about some yo, that's just was a figure.
What that was for him is,
that was hip hop.
I'm gonna tell you what
that's
it is.
Hip hop.
I'm talking about his reaction. He has thin skin. JD, you have thin skin. You did not know what he's talking about. I appreciate you and I love you. What JD is going through right now is this. Somebody told me, and it made a lot of sense to me, and it got through to what I wanted to say. JD is a hometown success, not a hometown hero. He wants to be a hometown hero now. So what you're describing is all his successes. And that's cool. And there's nothing wrong with that. And we want what me and Don P was saying, we think he great for being a hometown success. But now when it comes to the people in the city, it's certain things that they don't like that he's done. And that's all.
And one thing I learned from this thing is that it is divided, bro. It's a bunch of people who love JD, but it's a bunch of people who don't like
and it's
JD.
Our job as a media outlet to tell both sides.
Yeah, but I think, you know, that right there, that's a thin line from being a hero or being a success, because to me, it's like he embodied both. And during a period of time, name me one producer that's done it for 4 decades.
I'm not saying it didn't.
So my point is, to even still be here, to even be able to create and still have hit records and hit artists that he's developing today, that is point blank, mic drop. I don't care who you're talking about, who the hero at the family Atlanta picnic.
Success.
I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about global success.
That's success.
Yeah,
and we giving him his flowers for his success.
Yeah,
it seems like you guys in your generation, I'm telling you because I'm feeling it right now from you. Y'all get so frustrated that y'all want the love, certain love along with the success. It might not always come that way.
Yeah, you're right. And just like me, I don't think I get the just due.
You don't. It ain't fair.
I really think like Atlanta kind of like really missed my contribution to not just hip hop, but to the economy.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
No, that's big.
I agree with you.
Because
I agree with you.
And I agree with you on that too. Because you, like I said, but for a person with 2 left feet, you damn sure taught me how to perform on stage. I ain't gonna count. This man right here has helped me make a lot of show money. And then, not just me, but a whole bunch of other people.
Still to this day, Don is doing them steps and still making money doing shows.
That's a fact. That is a fact. So I agree with you on that, and I feel like that people have the right to have their accolades, acknowledged. And I'm pretty sure Jermaine Dupri has no shortage of awards, right?
No,
I'm pretty sure he's got damn near every award there is to have. But what we talking about is the feeling that people have in Atlanta about Jermaine Dupri. It is not the same feeling that people have about T.I., right? Yep. T.I. people is warm, right?
I mean, but even with T.I., that he grew into that.
Yeah, but it's warm.
You know, the first song he was heavily influenced by New York. With the song he dropped with Beanie Man.
He was not heavily influenced. What he was the label put that song on him. The label made him do that song.
I remember
with the Beanie Man song.
I remember him promoting it.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Look, they wanted to bring out not the dope boy.
I've been on this show before. I've said it. I do not like this song.
But look, the label.
I never liked that song.
When you get into when you see this show, chime in and let the people know the label made him do that.
I mean,
me and KP had this talk, but you know they the one that
if he's so Atlanta, he would, and he's standing on so much business, he would have never even recorded.
What are you talking about? He trying to get out.
I don't care about all trying to get out. If that's the case, everybody trying to get out. You can go back to Outkast; they was trying to get out.
So even with Kawhi and them, they sounded like they were from New York.
That's New York. That's Lost Boys.
I agree.
Foosnicker. I mean, so everybody had a start, and they kind of developed themselves into that. And if JD want to pick up and do Atlanta right now, he can.
He tried.
Well, he did
He did
the Magic City. I like the new Atlanta song. I like the CeeLo one. Atlanta. I like that stuff.
I like a lot of stuff on there. But that's a good example.
But that's a good example. My point is, I get it. Atlanta influenced everything, but it's way bigger than Atlanta.
I agree. No, for sure. But now you done started that shit. Now I'm about to get on you about that shit. So JD just brought out that album, right?
Yeah.
That shit, it buzzed real good for a minute. That shit fell off the goddamn cliff. You know why it fell off the cliff?
Why?
It doesn't have a feel in it. So just because you go pick up niggas that you should have picked up a long time ago and decide to make an Atlanta album, that don't mean it's got the feel in it. So if it ain't got the feel with it, the people ain't gonna go with it the whole way.
I mean that goes back to your point. Who knows from the executive side who was involved, whether record companies or distribution was kind of trying to coach them along on what records to make. So it could be all those same politics.
Man, everybody coach Jermaine Dupri on what records to make on that shit.
No, it is. You
think somebody coached him on this one? What records he did?
I mean,
he went in there by himself and made them records that what he wanted to make.
It's people that came through. It's people that was influenced. He was pulling from the city. He was getting the energy from the city.
That's because he was going back to what he always. Remember I just told you.
Yeah.
He wants to not be just a success. He wants to be the hometown hero. So what does a hometown hero wants to do? They go get the people that are the hometown hero and try to make an album with them.
So who's the hometown hero?
The guys he went and got.
So the guys he went and got the hometown heroes.
Hold on. Hometown hero.
He went and got
Detroit. Hometown hero.
Hold on a second.
Paul.
He went and got the hometown hero.
He went and got the hometown.
That fizzled up. That's fizzled a little bit.
He went and
got the hometown hero that fizzled a little bit and it fell off.
That's cool. What you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
You're missing you're talking about success.
Yeah.
You're still talking about success.
I'm talking about what the
people in Atlanta love.
I'm trying to figure out the hero.
I'm telling you.
And these numbers.
I'm telling you, it ain't about the numbers when it's a hero. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
But you just said it went up and went nowhere. You know why it went up and went nowhere? About the numbers.
Because it's not a field. Jermaine produced that, right? Jermaine, he didn't produce, but he brought it together. So it's lackluster. You know what I'm saying?
Which one you think has did better? The Metro Boomin compilation or the Magic City compilation?
I just think right now Metro Boomin has his finger on the pulse of what's going on in the city.
You just said what you just said. Finger on the pulse of what's going on.
Yeah, so
JD has never had his finger on the pulse in the streets.
So my point is, so what you saying, that's an A&R decision. He went back and grabbed some nostalgia.
There you go. Now you're starting to go.
But if he could have mixed the two, maybe it wouldn't. He still in your eyes wouldn't have been a hometown hero, but he would have grabbed some.
He's a hero of mine.
No, he's definitely a hero.
Because I'm a music lover. Yeah, I've been in the game forever, and I understand music. The shit that we understand music. We've been doing it forever.
Right.
But we're speaking.
We're talking about the people.
We're talking about the people. Me and him speak for the people too.
Yeah. So listen. This is what's happening. when you think of T.I., it's a warm feeling. When you think of Jermaine Dupri, it's a cold feeling, right?
You could say T.I., Atlanta, T.I. this, but this new record made by Pharrell, they ain't made by no Atlanta.
Oh, but you can't tell about that record. That motherfucker.
No, I ain't saying it ain't a monster. I ain't saying it ain't a monster. I'm just talking about the influence. I'm talking about where he borrowing from.
Right. I don't particularly like that song.
Which one? Let them know.
Yeah, I don't particularly like. I don't like the beat. I don't like the beat. I don't like the song. What? But I'm telling you what I feel.
Whoa.
I mean, you got T.I. for
that's not. It sounds like a beat. It sounds like the Beanie Man song.
What's the T.I. song that he used Jay-Z hook? So they have been heavily borrowing New York sound.
What made T.I. the man when he came in was Dope Boys in the Trap. When Dope Boys in the Trap hit. It lit the city on fire.
At the end of the day, you can't trick the people. You can't trick the people into loving you.
I'm not knocking T.I.'s success. I'm just here saying we talking about a hero and a success story.
Right.
I'm saying I'm trying to make sure I understand what a hero is.
You understood because we had this talk off camera. So now you're trying to act like you don't understand.
I'm trying to get y'all to say it to the people. So we all know, we all on the same page.
So we made an example off camera, right? We said we was talking about the heat. Yeah. We was talking about the heat. This is a great example of success and hero. So we was talking about in Miami culture, in Miami basketball, is LeBron James considered a Miami hometown hero,
right?
And the heat culture.
I would say Dwayne Wade.
He would say Dwayne Wade. So everybody knows LeBron James, man. Just to make it even stronger, I said he's not more of a heat man than Udonis Haslem.
Yep.
So Haslem is more of a heat man than goddamn LeBron James.
LeBron James has had way more
successful.
Yep.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So JD is the LeBron James of Atlanta.
That's actually a great example.
He's a LeBron James of Atlanta.
Or you can say Matt Ryan, to be honest. Matt Ryan took us to a whole Super Bowl, but Michael Vick get way more respect.
But actually JD done won some Super Bowls for us.
He definitely
he done won some Super Bowls for us.
But what I'm saying is,
so if that's a hero.
Well, the hero is what the pulse of the people.
Yeah, you can't. At the end of the day, the people have to.
I'm gonna give you a prime
example. People have to make that decision. We can't. It ain't nothing we can say to make that decision. It ain't nothing. Jermaine Dupri has. He has to connect them, like you said, put the finger on the pulse of the people, and then once he do that, then he'll. I think he still gets love.
Let's go here.
Okay.
We talk about knowing the pulse of the people, right? Mm-hmm. So we all remember because we was there. When Lil Jon was JD's A&R.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lil Jon was right up under this nigga's nose, bro.
Right.
The next biggest motherfucker ever out of Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody else had to bring that and cultivate that shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You got Sean Paul and them Youngbloods. When did he go get Youngbloods? Third album. After they done what they did. So like what I'm saying is, he's good with copying other motherfuckers, New York niggas and shit.
Yeah, I think we all copy it at some point.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't see it that way. I think he sometimes, because he have so much access to the game and to the industry, he may see things early and not really have the time to kind of cultivate it. So you put people in play. So that's why
I like that.
I like that.
He discovered.
Yeah, and I will
some motherfuckers. So I'd rather be sometimes on the end of the discovery.
Oh, absolutely.
Than actually spending all day, all night.
And to be honest, that's a real nigga. To be honest, somebody will do that. But
that's a good businessman. That ain't no real nigga. That's a good businessman. Because you get some niggas
that's
what that is. That's a good businessman. That ain't no real nigga. A real nigga is the one that sit there and cultivate that shit.
You get some niggas that a whole niggas back and shit too.
No, when you JD hot, you can't really hold it like that. You gotta delegate. You gotta put people in play.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to you
sure goddamn giving this guy a whole lot of outs. You sure giving him a whole lot of outs.
Listen, I fuck with JD. We came up together. So at the end of the day, I've known him since me and him was at Jack the Rapper.
Yeah.
So it's certain little staples things that in Atlanta that I know that kind of built these bricks for y'all to run with.
No, for sure.
Guess what, man?
He's a pioneer.
Guess what? All that shit y'all talking. When JD was doing, me and Polo were putting flyers on niggas' cars for that nigga and shit like that.
But that's
So
what I'm
I
saying.
get what you're saying,
now,
man.
I will tell
and
you
that
this.
nigga missed them niggas.
Now I will tell you this to JD's defense. To JD's defense, he was born kind of into the game already.
was.
I think a lot of the heroes kind of have a
Nepo,
struggle
baby.
story. They have a struggle story, so people can kind of relate to their struggle, and people like when people like come from the hood and come up. You know, what I'm saying? People kind of like shit.
people
Like,
love that
people
kind
don't
of
really like people that's like born with a silver spoon.
That has a lot to do with
So
it.
that has a lot to do with it. So I don't think it's nothing against. I don't think it's nothing against
But
Jermaine Dupri.
I like Nepo
And
babies,
it's hard
man.
to be successful that long for people to actually, they can miss your
Yeah,
struggle.
but yeah, so
when you done it for 40 years,
Yeah.
we might miss your story.
Yeah,
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? People love that shit. Speaking of Jermaine Dupri, right? And just for the rapper boy around this, we all love and respect Jermaine Dupri and all the contributions that he done.
Absolutely.
I think this is great conversation because
CP for life.
these
We
are
love you, JD.
Yeah, we love you,
Don't get
JD,
it
for sure.
CP for life, Jay.
And be honest with you, I thought that was some real nigga shit by coming and responding and actually saying my name, calling me out is wow.
Yeah.
I ain't been called out in a minute, but I thought everybody
that nigga act like he ain't know my name, or maybe he didn't know my name. He's like that other little nigga on the show, which is cool. I be the other little nigga on the show. Yeah, that's cool.
Nigga, that other nigga too, nigga.
Can you come sit down with the other little nigga for an interview, and I would love to interview you
That's
and
a
tell
real
your
shit.
story.
That's a real shit. Because to be honest, we speak real shit on this show, and the fact that I already knew you, Devyne ain't playing no games. So listen, Jermaine did bring up a cool conversation. He said, and I quote, "Nigga, so deaf, nigga, LaFace came here, nigga. I've been here, nigga. So deaf over LaFace."
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
the question is,
Okay.
who had more of an impact in Atlanta? So deaf or LaFace Records?
And see, that's, so here we go back to that story.
We're gonna let Devyne
So
go.
I feel like we can say the impact will be what you know, but the impact sometimes happens behind closed doors. And it may be certain success stories that you not familiar with that plugged in certain things. So how LaFace come here and get plugged in? Let's figure that out. Like how you just come set up shop on Atlanta soil.
Let's not figure it out. You got the shit. You know, don't you?
Of course I know.
So let's hear.
So that's the point I'm making to y'all. So y'all, some people know this information, some don't.
Okay.
And when LaFace got here, I'm the first artist they signed.
Ah, interesting. Didn't know that.
So guess what? And it wasn't, they came to Atlanta with people from Los Angeles. They know nothing about the ground. So when they plugged in. Dallas Austin did my demo. Oh, I forgot. T.I. and Ludacris used to write the rhymes, but on those particular beats, Raheem the Dream wrote that. And then I performed at Fat Tuesday. Met a young lady by the name of Kimberly Smith, who was
Which Fat Tuesday? One down at Underground?
Old National, ONET.
Frozen. I got
Frozen, you
I
know.
got
yeah.
So then she was plugged into Pebbles, and so then we set it off for Pebbles, and then Pebbles took us to LA and Babyface. They weren't even here yet; they were still in Los Angeles.
Gotcha.
So then when they came here, they got all the sauce. All the sauce. I plugged it right on in. This is before any of that you're talking about. This is before the beginning of, you talking JD. This is JD. This is another bad creation. Like y'all can't leave out Michael Bivins coming here plugging into Kevin Wells. And another bad creation, but all that still was being developed at my place.
Okay.
So I developed Boys the Men in my garage. So what I'm saying to you, you got to look at these people that's coming here, and we're opening the door for them to set up. So JD been here.
I'm about to say, tie that shit in JD. I just keep hearing you.
No, not you hear me. You only hear me because I'm going to flip it back to JD.
Okay.
Because JD, it was another bad creation before it was Crisscross.
Yeah, I got you.
So I think y'all be skipping.
Red used to
Some
live
people
right,
skipping the
he
line.
used to live right next door to me. I
So
remember
not even getting Kevin Wells his props.
Okay.
So it's some more flowers that got to be dropped.
I got you.
Gotcha.
Kevin
And
Wells
they're not
coming,
really
he's
giving
coming.
Dallas Austin his props, because of course, when Dallas got his money, he wasn't the hometown hero.
he's going. You right? You right?
No.
He's another one that's never
got his
gonna
money.
be.
He started doing illegal fishbone and everything else he wanted to experience in his life. But my point is, if you take JD and you take LaFace, and you take before that, you take Kevin Wells and what they did. I'm in the midst of all of that, creating that motion. Who you think all those people showed up to see in high school? I'll wait. Y'all know your history. If you don't, go ask your parents who they showed up to see.
Probably Silk.
I'm going to wait.
Silk.
I ain't no hometown hero.
Well, shit, yeah, that's still even if you know it, it's not gonna make you a hometown hero regardless. Right. Having the knowledge doesn't make you a hometown hero.
So they used to show up, not just at Jelly Bean. They used to show up at the high schools. So every talent show, we cultivated the talent. So even when the LaFace got here, we was already competing at a high level.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So that's how you start seeing the movement. But by then you got to think, when it came down to fashion, it came down to style. When we rocking the perms. We was already no, hold on. Don't laugh.
I'm laughing about the perms. I got to laugh about the perms.
Because I'm proud I used to model for Bronner Brothers. So the first thing you got inspired by watching some black brothers, a black family, become multimillionaires right in the city that was known for imaging.
Yeah, I fuck with Bronner Brothers.
Okay, so I got a chance to take that piece and apply it to the artistry.
Okay.
Right? So then you got to give a shout out to the people that
the original Soul Glow.
Yeah. So we ain't just giving it up to the pimps and to the hometown heroes.
I got you. I got you. No, I got you.
We here for the history. This is what this page is for. It's for the history.
Yes.
So we sitting listening.
Yeah. So there's the people at the beauty salon that came in to help LaFace with the development of all the artists.
Okay. So now I'm gonna stop you right there. So now this is what we have to get him right here, Mosby.
I just want him to bring it all the way in.
I think it's two parts.
I need to get him real quick. Let me get him real quick, just for a second.
I don't want to get you, man.
No, not like that. You can never get. You can never get Devyne Stephens. Let's stop that right there. This is for the sake of for the show. This is a debate show. Y'all doing the interview after this. This is a debate show. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So I like all that, right? You piecing it all together. This is the history. That's just like when older players teach the younger basketball players how to play, right?
Yeah.
Just because Dr. J taught Jordan how to play, it does not make Dr. J better than Jordan.
No, not
just because Akeem Olajuwon teaches. It's hard to find somebody better than Olajuwon, but you know what I'm saying.
You're right.
Just because somebody helps and teaches that person don't mean that person can't grow to be better than
you're right.
the other person.
And that's the reason why Michael Jordan don't call himself the GOAT.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Because the people that played before him, and the shows that he's standing on, that he would not say that he's.
And you know why he doesn't call himself the GOAT?
Why is that?
Because the people claim him the GOAT.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say it.
Claim the hometown hero.
Yeah, but if you travel outside, 285.
Yeah.
It's people outside of 285 think JD is.
I agree.
Oh no, for sure.
They think
they do. No, we think Ludacris is Atlanta hero. About Ludacris. Absolutely.
Oh no, Ludacris is definitely an Atlanta hero.
JD. But my point is,
I'm saying Ludacris.
That's just because they don't know.
But to me, Ludacris is an Atlanta hero. I never thought Ludacris not to be an Atlanta hero.
No, he's not an Atlanta hero.
You don't think so?
He's definitely not an Atlanta hero.
Chris Lover is not an Atlanta hero.
He is absolutely not an Atlanta hero.
To me,
he's an Atlanta success story.
To me, Ludacris is a.
I got you.
I mean, to me too, but I'm saying that's not.
Who would you think was the hometown hero? Ludacris or 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz, easily.
2 Chainz.
Easily,
but Ludacris is more successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, that's real. But it ain't no disrespect.
It ain't no disrespect.
It ain't no disrespect.
That's what we want y'all to know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No disrespect.
Yeah, you say something like that, nigga be like, man, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, whoa.
No, say that again. Say that again. Which one of them most successful?
Ludacris is most successful.
Okay.
But 2 Chainz is the hometown hero.
Now, though.
But 2 Chainz is the hometown hero.
2 Chainz on his heel.
And that's not
I'm about to say that shit.
But that's not a diss.
I don't know. I'm about to say when
No, he's out on. First of all, hold on, calm down.
I get fast and furious. I know you're going. I know you're going fast and furious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know you're going fast and furious. I know you will.
Relax.
But 2 Chainz is a hometown hero and a successful business.
Yeah, he is.
Absolutely.
I agree. I agree.
Sure.
What was the next one, man? We didn't got this. No. But that's what I want Devyne. Yeah. I want Devyne.
What is Sierra?
Sierra?
Yes. Oh, she said
Monica's the hometown hero.
Monica's the
It's a success story. That's all we say. But Sierra's more of a success story. Monica is the hometown hero.
I think Sierra's a bit of a hometown hero,
I think Sierra's a hometown hero.
Like, niggas fuck with Sierra.
No, I fuck with Sierra.
Sierra might be a hometown hero.
No, hell no, hold on. Run the tape. No, run the tape. He got mad at me for saying that Sierra was Atlanta
more than
over Monica.
I said no.
So don't try to tell me that.
I still say Monica is more Atlanta. But both of them are goddamn.
But are you trying to act like Sierra won?
I fuck with Sierra.
Oh, okay.
I just think she's more commercial.
No, you just said that because
I started both of them. I had Monica when she was 12.
Look at my boy Devyne. Devyne gonna let you know who he started now. Devyne said, hold on. I started both of them.
To your point is Monica is really more authentic and more relatable and more touchable. So, and Sierra's a little bit of a mystery in terms of.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
man.
all we were saying.
That's what you were saying. I told you a story about me and my partners. And Monica was sitting in the trap with me while my partner was cooking dope. That's why I say.
Well,
that's why I say Monica one of them.
I'll give you this one. Even when Monica was dating the street dude, when he killed himself, I went and I showed up at the cemetery, you know, to get her.
Monica one of them kind.
Yeah, Monica real. No.
But Sierra had more of a mystique.
But I'm glad we figured out the difference between a hometown success and a hometown hero. That's all we were saying in general, just about Jermaine or whoever else. You know,
I get it, but it's debatable and it's a good topic.
Yeah, that's a great topic. That's great topic.
That's good topic.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
That's what Atlanta culture is here for. It's debatable.
It's on you.
It's a good debate. It's on me, man.
It was a good one though.
But we gotta get JD. Got to get JD on the couch, and
I'm definitely gonna get JD on the couch.
Yeah, and then let JD really, really explain it to you.
Yeah,
it's an incredible story.
I would love to hear JD's story. I would let him go on about it too. I would love to have him on the sofa. Do you feel like pre-organized Noize days in Atlanta are overlooked?
Was it overlooked?
Yeah, is it overlooked?
What's pre-organized Noize?
So when they was the U-Boys, when they was singing.
So let's say before organized Noize.
What we had?
They was a sing group.
Before organized, let's say before they popped up on the scene. Period.
Oh,
we're talking about the music scene. Period.
When they was guests, when they was taking my videotapes and watching them.
Yeah, it's before organized Noize.
Before they got
organized Noize, or we talking Outkast?
We're talking
pre-organized
Noize. They're
before
not
they
here.
got down.
They're not here.
So we saying Raheem.
No, they was in a dance group called Guess.
That's cool, but we're not thinking about them before they showed up on the scene.
Yeah, so we talking. What Kilo, Raheem Day?
Yeah. Do you think that all that part of Atlanta, is it forgotten and is it overlooked?
No, I don't think so. I think Rico Wade passing and the funeral, I mean, just the way people showed up for that, it's a testimony. It's a testament for the groundwork that they laid.
Well, this is what I want to say because I don't think he understood the question, so I'm gonna start off. Good. So pre-organized Noize, I think.
When you say
before they ever showed up,
before people ever knew who they was.
So let me just start off and then y'all can kind of piggyback. So I just think that Atlanta scene of music was just young and it wasn't real big far as nationwide yet. Mm-hmm. So that's why it hadn't blown up. I think those artists were just as talented, and I think Organized Noize just took it to another level and made it to where it was more nationwide.
I think they just had an outlet. I think a lot of talented kids back in the day
We're saying the same thing.
would I think would have done the same thing if they had the outlet.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think we forgot about them though, because it's always a show I'm seeing with Kilo, MC Shadi,
with Raheem,
the Dream. Like they stay
even
doing
with the J tape days. You got the J tape.
Yep.
But even on Southside, I think when I was coming up on the Southside, there was a DJ by the name of Smooth Matty Mac, and then even in the East Point area, there was DJ Fonzo, and D-Rock, who rocked this mother. So it's been moments and pockets, but the only difference is when LaFace came here, they came here with major distribution. And with Clive Davis backing it. So that's
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It was
a circumstances. They
was able to get it out to the people. That's all I'm saying. So I think those people, I think we're saying the same thing. I think the earlier people were definitely just as talented, but they just didn't have an outlet to get to the rest of the world. That's all I'm saying.
For me, Raheem the Dream is really like the staple of it all. I mean, because I got a chance to watch Raheem record records, work his records, and I think people don't give King J his flowers or Quavo Gold his flowers.
I love Quavo Gold. Yeah, we just had Quavo.
Or my man Master Ace, Cool Ace.
Cool. Michael Ace is the man. Michael Ace is one of the greatest gifted performers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm saying to you, right around that time, I think if they would have had the outlet, they would have been just as big.
I agree.
That's real. I agree.
So, and you want to add something to that? I'm about to ask you this. I was going to ask you. So, man, what do you think that Atlanta dance culture meant to Atlanta too?
I mean, it meant everything. It's the pulse. It's the pulse. It's the movement.
I agree.
Wherever you go in the world, what I'm saying, from the biggest artists in the world, from Michael Jackson all the way down, whether it's pop culture, whether it's R&B culture, whether it's hip hop, we touched everything. It's global. It's global business.
No, facts.
Yeah, I think you got to have the dance before you actually have. You got to have the music. The dance
came before the music, and that's why I go back to tell you who you thought these cats was coming to see, and I ain't talking about Otis. I'm talking about.
Well, this is what I got to say.
Who they coming to see?
It's always
they was coming to see FDC.
You got to think when the first movies came out, like Breaking.
But that's
all those movies like Beat Street. It was all about the dance.
We was watching that. We was watching that. But guess what? UF City Breakers and all that was going on in Atlanta. That's why when we came, we changed the game. We wasn't breaking. We wasn't popping.
Y'all had your own. You had your own
we
flavor.
Had our own style. We brought
everybody
style.
in America. Everybody did.
And what we did, we just borrowed a little side to side from the hustle. We just ain't take it back into the front. We just would go this way. We'll go back that way. See, the hustle will take you back this way. And then it dip, make you dip. We cut that out. Just gotta go this way.
Hey, I know this is a little bit off topic real quick, but I do want to ask you a quick question. I know you got the interview after this, but I don't know. Y'all might answer that. But what do you think dance, how does dance fit into today's music?
It's still everything. Look at all the rappers. I mean, look at TikTok.
I was just about to say, man. I mean, but if you put a dance to anything, that's what makes it go.
But just think about all the rappers that came out of Atlanta and all the dance songs.
I was just about to say, Bankhead Bounce, Ragdoll, everything. If you had a dance, you to go with a song, lean with it, rock with it. Come on, man.
Walk it out.
Walk it out.
I mean, it just goes on and on. And what I'm saying to you, without having that dance culture first,
absolutely.
I don't even think the music would have been as big as it is today.
Same way it is today. I think it goes the same way today. You got to think all the biggest songs that come off TikTok and all that other shit. it's a dance to go with
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ray was just talking about that with the flipper T girl.
Yeah.
And that dude doing that big old dude doing that dance to it.
Yeah.
Even you can go back as far as the Drake when that dude was doing that little Drake dance, that little
all of them. Just think about all of them that come with a routine.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them come with a routine.
It's been instructional dances, you know, since the beginning of time. I mean, just look at Southern soul music now. I mean, they don't even jump that off without having a line dance.
Facts.
Yeah.
So this is a shift right here. So do you think that hip hop legends can take the fall off publicly? Like when they kind of fall off, you think they can handle it publicly?
Absolutely not.
Nah. That's a tough feat right there. I think
Absolutely not.
I think that's the problem. You know, you got rock and roll people can continue to do it for years and years.
I always say
and
that.
then, you know, our culture seem to want to put an expiration date.
They do.
And I think that's unfair because I think you should be able to do it as long as you can do it. If Clive Davis, 80-year-old, still picking your songs.
Right.
and
Quincy Jones before he done.
radio.
And I say this all the time. Me as a 48-year-old ex-rapper, I don't want to hear what these young niggas rap about. I want to hear when Killer Mike just dropped his album. That's what I wanted to hear. But see, it's a whole audience for niggas my age,
and that's the
we buy out and we go to concerts.
That's the beauty of it. So that's the reason why I think like even the more mature rappers or older rappers shouldn't give up because right now it's really all about finding your audience.
Yep.
And if you find 200 people or 300 people that's into that, then you just service that. That's what the game is.
I was just going to say it's easier now because you got platforms now.
Well, I won't say it's easy.
Well, I will say that because
to find your actual audience.
Yeah, because you have more. Well, you have more of a platform now, right? So I feel like it's no. Well, maybe I should say it's no excuse.
I kind of get what Don P trying to say. He can actually see if he puts something on the internet. Yeah. And let's say niggas in Australia like it.
Yeah,
he can see the people in Australia
like put like this. Back in the day, like if the older artists fell off, that was it. They had nothing. Now, if an artist fall off, or even if they are from back in the day, they can get online. They can show people, just like what you're doing right now. You could teach people on podcasts, see millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So they can reach people now. Whereas back then you couldn't. It was like once it was over, that shit was over. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that makes sense.
Yeah. But now I feel like they could kind of,
But go with it on Devyne. I want to hear what you had to say on it.
No. I agree with Don.
Okay.
Yeah, do y'all think it's too many hip hop legends turning to podcasts?
Well, I mean, is it too many hip hop legends turn to politics? I mean, at the end of the day, I think you got to find your voice, and wherever that voice is, you got to still be able to express yourself.
Yeah,
and I think that's really what they're doing. This is a beautiful situation here. I mean, for you still to get your voice heard, and your voice matter. So, and you guys got more information.
I think it's only a natural progression. If you guys, like you say, if you got something to offer the people that's outside of rap, because you done lived a life, you done seen different things. Now we can sit up here and talk about the old days. We can give you game on how to make it within the music industry, because we done had 2-3 record deals. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So we can teach. That's why I always tell young people, I'm like, bro, you know how many record deals nigga been through, man? Listen what I gotta say. I done fucked up all the money and done all the stupid shit. Like you. You know what I'm saying?
This might have been the quietest I ever been on the show, because Devyne Stephens dropping game.
Come on,
nigga, I forgot I had a question. Listening like a motherfucker.
Hey man, I don't know how much time we got. I'm just trying to squeeze it in.
Yeah, 100%.
Now I will tell you this. I think it's just the evolution, just period, right? So ever since the beginning of time, like, when artists always transition, whether it's to movies, whether it's to sitcoms, whether it's to DJing, whether it's to radio, whether it's to just of late, like reality shows. Reality shows, and then now it's podcasts. Docuseries, podcasts. Shorts. Short. So I think it's always, like you said, find your voice and all that stuff. Because I remember when the reality shows first came out, especially Love and Hip Hop, every rapper I talk to was like, I'm gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna be on, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
Reality shows revitalized a lot of artists' careers that wouldn't be here today.
They did.
For a good way or a bad way, though.
Shout out to the people that had the courage to open up their doors and let you into their world.
No, facts. I think in a good way, because it helped people to feed their families.
I think well, I'm gonna let
it
you
help people to
finish.
start. It help people to start businesses.
That's cool.
Now, the price of admission was a bit too high for me. I can't sell my life, or I can't sell. I ain't want to, I ain't want to sell my soul. Kind of. I ain't saying they sold it, but I'm just saying I ain't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to go through some shit though. They had the price is high for that shit.
Yeah, it's reality.
I mean, but they like really like it's intense. Niggas done broke up with their wives, their whole family split apart.
They was gonna do that anyway.
They got reality show babies.
Yeah, I'm about to say reality.
Yeah, they about to
so
happen anyway.
This is what I was gonna say. Why I think it's a flip side to it too. Even though they was able to feed their families and things like that, I think reality shows have ruined society because it gives us a black eye, and people think that they can act like those people on reality shows.
That's true.
And that shit has ruined our children. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it's been able to feed some of our friends and family. Right. Some of those same people, I got to give them this. Nigga, you have ruined society with that bullshit.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah, I just think change is inevitable. I think the world is changing and people are changing. And I think, it's out with the old, in with the new. And then we're going to keep evolving. We're going to stay in tune. And I think it's not necessarily a black eye. I think it's just
absolute black eye to our community.
I don't think it's a black eye because a lot. And then if we're going to do that, then it's a whole lot of things prior to that with the information and the things that's actually put out here is a black eye in the game too.
So you don't think
go that deep?
Niggas going on Zeus, punching each other in the face, throwing wine on each other. That's not a black eye.
I think it's entertainment. I think just because it's Zeus, but we've been watching Jerry Springer the whole time, and
that's cool. I don't care about their community. I'm talking about my black community.
But we don't got rid of Senator Hall. But my point is, what I'm saying to you, Jerry Springer's still on.
Well, I will tell you this: with anything, it's gonna be good and bad. What I feel like is we lose the balance, right? So all the black family shows,
they gone,
went away, and then they replaced it with
different. They replaced it with this. If you on here, you saw it. We get it first. We ain't gotta watch the news. It's coming on. You gonna get it right there. Yeah. My point is, life is evolving, and it's how you get there.
What happened is we didn't support it. So when Blackish came out, did we support Blackish?
Yes. It was the number one show that you know why I got pulled?
Why?
It was some inside shit, man.
Oh, for real?
Yes, it wasn't because it wasn't getting the ratings.
Yeah. Oh, it's
man.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I guess I'm the only nigga watching. I was too busy watching Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, you trash ass.
I mean, but what I'm saying is you can say it's a black eye, but at the end of the day, I still think it's entertainment. Yeah. And I think you still have a choice whether you want to watch that or
you know better, Devyne. A lot of shit is shoved down our face. If the powers that be own, like let's say we got a TV and you got the TV and they only feed one thing to the TV, we're going to sit there and watch it no matter what it is.
Yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is you still have a choice.
You still have a choice.
I'll move on to the next. I'll move on to the next because I get deep.
Because I go a little deeper than that. What I'm saying to you, we've been fed a lot of things since birth.
Yeah.
Subconscious. It's subconscious brainwashing.
It's been brainwashing us, period. So it's a lot of things that we can't agree on, or we can't even sit in a room to agree on to even push anything forward.
Oh no, fair.
So my point is, I don't want to go that deep.
I don't want to go that deep. That's why I'm about to change something.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: since we talk about influence, who y'all think are more influential now, podcasters or rappers?
Absolutely, podcasters.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why. Not just because I'm a podcaster. Yeah. Because a rapper drops a song every so many days or every so many weeks, and it comes out, it might pop and it goes down. Podcast, I'm in your face every week, my nigga.
Yeah, I would say podcast too. I just think this is the wave. I think, like you said, like the reality shows now, things are evolving into something else. Now there's more people on the podcast. You're gonna see more of this. You're gonna see more people telling their story. Even since COVID, this became the one-on-one interaction with your people. You know what I'm saying? You plug in and then you have this direct, like everything is starting to be direct to consumer. So you're going to see more and more of this. So I don't think even with a rapper, if a rapper don't have a podcast and his rap music and a television show and
you are going to start having all of it.
I don't think he'll be successful.
No, I agree. That it's coming that way. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
yeah.
This question is kind of well, I ain't let you answer.
No, you good.
I'm about to say this question kind of goes to you, Devyne.
Okay.
Man, is the major label dead?
No,
Or is it still a dream?
They're not dead. A lot of them turned into like tech companies, but I don't think they dead. I think how I always felt about a label. It's a bank.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always grinded my music and everything from the ground up, so I never really used them.
I know. With the dream, that's why I say it's still a dream. It still works the same. Yeah, it still works the same because it's dead. It still works the same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think they dead. I think they still have certain relationships that indie artists don't have. I think they have a plug-in that I give you an example. Let's say even though they say radio may be dead or but I still think radio builds superstars.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, that company have a relationship with the streaming networks. They have a relationship with radio. We out here working 1 or 2 records. So we busting down, and by the time we re-up, it's almost like a stripper trying to recycle your ones so another dude so he can get the look. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. After you just threw all your money. So you got to go back to the label. The label can put 10 things in while you working your one thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they already don't spend. They making money. They flipping. They leveraging the whole nine. You can't even really compete with that if they decide to go on a project.
So let me ask you this. So should kids still be trying to sign with labels, and is that still the dream for the children?
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna flip this to you.
Mm-hmm.
When you was growing up, is some people good at selling candy, or some people can't sell candy? Can some good niggas sell dope,
both.
And some niggas can't sell dope.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga that get the dope, he go to jail right away because he don't even know.
Somebody need that help to sell. I got you.
So my point is,
and some people can get online like Soulja Boy and sell that shit.
Absolutely,
I got you.
It ain't one size fit all in the music business.
I got you. That makes sense.
Some people know how to run a company.
Mm-hmm.
No, most billionaires are not accountants.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a different.
That makes sense.
It depends on what type of artist you are.
Yeah, I got some game on that because you know what I tell niggas all the time. Nigga, you don't need no goddamn label, man. They got all this shit, but some niggas can't sell themselves. You right? I know some niggas like that.
That's real.
I know plenty dudes that really ain't hustlers.
Yeah,
they ain't hustlers, and they don't even know how to get out here to maneuver. You need that company,
and they talented as hell. So, but they need that, no doubt.
Yeah, and we're quick to say ownership, but you got a lot of people here that own 100% of zero.
Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
That's a fact.
So my point is, how do you get in? I started mine with 14 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So how you become a multi-millionaire with 14 cents?
Gotta start somewhere.
That means you gotta know how to hustle.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma was the candy lady. My mama was the candy lady. I became the candy man. So you gotta know how to flip that thing all the way from Carver Home to Boat Rock all the way to the Big Rock.
I like that. I hear you got that pimp talk going over there now.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
Nah, that's real though.
You want to say something on that?
Nah. That's why I always say dope boys make the best the artists sometimes because they know how to hustle. They know how to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
This next question for you too, Devyne, man. Do you think artist development is dying or is it still needed?
Nah, it's dead. It's dead.
That's tough.
Damn.
I was really hoping you weren't gonna say that.
Nah, it's dead. It's dead. I mean, we're gonna roll out of the bed and we're gonna be like, hey, yo, so what's up? Let me get this cold out my eyes.
Right.
That sucks. That mean we ain't gonna have no entertainers, bro.
Nah, we not. There's the days of the Michael Jackson is, it's slim to none because
that's why these shows
because
suck.
This space of entertainment that we live in, it's really a magical space. We don't took the magic out. You just talked about the reality. You're talking about the podcast. You're talking about all the things. So right now today, the magic is gone.
True.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna get some views because I just blew snot up my nose, and everybody like, oh, he nasty. Everybody chime in. Okay, now drop the song. Who's nasty?
That's real.
And we going up.
Yeah,
that's real.
So it's dead.
What you think, Don B?
I mean, damn, I was hoping he didn't say that.
I was hoping he didn't say
that. Because I always tell people, bro, I always say, man, we will never have another Outkast.
No.
Ever.
No.
Because of the simple fact that it is.
Or another Future. You know how long that was baked?
Oh, yeah.
Or another Usher. You know how long that was baked?
Usher was baked for a long time.
Usher may have had 3 projects that flopped before he caught a single.
Damn.
Yeah. So what's the recipe for an artist? What's the recipe an artist needs to be a star?
That's a lot of components, man.
I was just about to say
it's a lot of components.
It's a perfect storm.
First of all, you need a team. Everybody out here thinking they gunslinging it by themselves. You can't do nothing without a team. I don't care if you the voice. I don't care if you the spokesperson for it. You still ain't gonna be able to move without a team. If you don't learn anything from LeBron James or Jay-Z, at least learn those 2 aspects on how to develop a team, cultivate a team, and keep the same cats with you.
If you look at the most successful people, they got the same crew with them from the beginning. If you look at Luda, Shaka, you look at T.I., it's the same, JG,
No, but it's okay to grow.
Right.
I ain't saying you got to tell $1 million home down to build a HUD house.
Right.
What I'm saying is that's what these cats be doing.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to you, there's not a lot of people that's actually sticking together in the music space. Once you have success, yeah, you're supposed to grow.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there's still a foundation that was built. And a lot of these cats are like Michael Jordan on the Washington Wizards versus Michael Jordan on the Chicago Bulls.
Good Lord have mercy.
Michael Jordan, but you don't have the team.
Now, I will tell you the difference now, though, Moss.
I'm listening.
Now is relatability. Like, you have to be relatable now. When back in the day, you didn't have... When back in the day, listen, back in the day, you didn't have to be relatable. Like, back in the day, it was like cool to be weird and cool to be standoffish.
No,
this is what I say. Let me say this for y'all get into that. I think it's different for everybody.
That's what I was
everybody. That's what I want to say. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a different star in them in a different way. Mm-hmm. So how I become a star may not be the same path makes you become a star. Mm-hmm. Like, let's say Tyler, the Creator, he's a star in his own right.
Right.
It's other people like me. I'm loud. I'm a fool. I'm a star in my own right. And the road that I take may not be the same road that you take to be a star.
And see, that's the beautiful thing about our era coming up. When you look at the LaFace days, you go back and you say, okay, they gave you Outkast, they gave you TLC, they gave you Pink, they gave you Donnell Jones. None of that was alike.
None of that shit was alike. None of it was
alike. And that's why you're making the comparison, because they came through, and these are individuals' success.
And there's nothing. I tell people
and
like
they dynasties. They still going.
There's nothing wrong
you take
with that.
TLC, they still move on. They can still move on their own today. You take Outkast, still can move on their own today. Pink still selling out.
Yep.
Usher selling out, and that's the difference in the artist development. That's missing in today's music.
Next question on you too, Don.
Yeah. Are there too many people claiming Atlanta and speaking on Atlanta are not?
Hold on, get it all the way. Hold on, let them get it all the way right.
Are there too many people speaking on Atlanta and claiming Atlanta that's not from Atlanta?
No, I don't think so. I think right now there's a lot of people speaking on it, all different kind of. It's just it's everything. It's a melting pot now. So at the end of the day, the more people talk about it, the more the world gets it and keeps hearing it. I think if you condense that, then
say all publicity, good publicity.
If we don't let any air out, no air is coming in. So at the end of the day, I think it's a great thing that people move here. They get to see our culture. We get to tell the story. We get to make some money in the process. But you just can't get lost in the process, because probably in the next 2-3 years, you're gonna see over about 5 million new people move to Atlanta, and they're gonna slowly be pushing. They're gonna slowly be pushing.
It's coming for sure. I agree with
all the natives to the outskirts.
Yep.
Oh man.
So when they start doing that, then 10 years from now, Atlanta won't look like.
Well, I think it is too many motherfuckers out here. I'm gonna talk.
Everybody needs to talk about it. I think if everybody talking, we doing something.
I'm gonna talk from the point of view that the city want, what the city niggas want to talk. Hell yeah, it's too many of y'all coming here talking that shit, trying to be Atlanta, talking about Atlanta, and you ain't nothing from Atlanta, Mike. Just want to say that. Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of people that come here, and they set up shop. But I got one thing I can't say about Atlanta. is this probably the only place you could just really come plug in and it's not really governed.
Yeah, that's true.
You come get rich.
Like you could come here, man. Come on, man. Come on. We just let you could listen. You can come through Hartsfield, or you can come through Amtrak, or you can come through the toll. Yep. Either way you come, we open the doors and let everybody come here and get it off.
So who actually gets the Atlanta pass, and who are the tourists that just stay too long?
Everybody get the Atlanta pass.
Man, everybody get a pass.
It ain't right, but everybody seem to get one.
You are welcome to Atlanta. That's the reason why Hartsfield became,
the busiest airport in the world.
I'm about to tell y'all right now.
Because everybody welcome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, our audience do not agree with y'all at all.
No, we ain't saying it's right.
That shit right
it
now.
Is what it is.
Nigga,
this ain't a right or wrong. This is just what it is.
It is what it is.
Everybody's welcome to Atlanta.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Who should get a pass?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Who should get a pass then, Dominic?
I'm gonna tell you who shouldn't get a pass.
Tell me that.
Let me hear who should get a pass.
If you been in this motherfucker longer than goddamn 15 years and you still repping your goddamn old hood and your old, them niggas don't even know you no more in Chicago, nigga. You are Atlanta, nigga. Don't go to the host game with your goddamn Knicks jersey on and shit, and you ain't been back to New York in 20 years. You don't even know nobody in New York no more.
So the brat should finally start saying that she's from Atlanta?
Yes. The brat is from Atlanta. The brat is from Atlanta.
I said the same thing. But look, SWAT say she ain't never mentioned Atlanta. She don't mention nothing but Chi-Town, baby.
If your kids from this motherfucker, that's it. Your kids are homegrown. Don't be teaching your kids no bullshit from Cali. Oh yeah, this how we do it in Cali. Don't have your kid crip walking in Atlanta. Your kid from Atlanta, Georgia, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? That shit like
that man say he gonna preserve his LA roots.
Nah, fuck that. Hell nah. If you been in this motherfucker, you done lived here, you done got there with the high school here and beyond. Nigga, your ass from Atlanta, nigga. Nigga, take that goddamn Orioles jacket off, nigga. Nigga. Fuck that shit. Nigga. All this goddamn trying to claim other places and you got all your shit from here. Everything.
Yeah.
Hell nah, they don't get no goddamn nigga.
That sounds like that might be your rant of the day, too. But no, let's get to the song of the day, man. Song of the day.
Make it good. We got Devyne Stephens. Make it good.
I'm gonna go back old school since we was talking about pre organized noise, and we was talking about my man Raheem. Okay. I'm gonna go Raheem, man, Eliminator. Eliminator. That's what I'm gonna go with, man. Raheem, man. Shout out to my boy Raheem.
Shout out Raheem.
Eliminator, man. That's it.
Salute.
I fuck with that.
What's your rant of the day? And we gonna close it out.
All right. My rant of the day is just a reoccurring thing that I've been seeing, right? And I'm so happy you came today because this is how you have conversations about things that are in the community that we've been knowing and even if it's good or bad, right? You know what I'm saying? Because me and Moss B will sit up here and we'll say 100 great things about somebody, right?
We'll
say they're the greatest of all time. We say we don't like one thing.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, they don't know this shit, nigga. You a goddamn, you motherfucker don't know shit. Them nigga, it's like they changed the name of the show. Not just talking about Jermaine, but even what we did with Amaretta. We was like, she's the greatest. She's the greatest.
And I'm like, she's my favorite female rapper in Atlanta. And I went on her page the other day. She said, "Get off my page, gang." I'm like, you my favorite female rapper in Atlanta. I say, but cool.
Yeah, but so we gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all a conversation. You know what I'm saying, that need to be had. It's stuff that people know that's an underlying things that's in the city, and it might be a hard conversation, right? Just like this business. I seen something the other day on this podcast. I hate when people do it. I hate when people do that to me. Be like, this podcast, Atlanta culture, bitch. This podcast called Dynasty.
Okay.
And they said that Mr. Collins Boy stole everybody's money.
See that everybody hit me in the DM about that.
But the thing is, it's not nothing new, right? So it's nothing to be like, man, fuck that with it. It's like, okay, come on, tell your story, what happened, what really, because at the end of the day, the underlying and goddamn shit in the city, the whispers is And even they Yin Yang and all them that went on shit, and I love this guy. Don't give it to that. Please don't kill. God damn, I can't get to another legend, but I love your ass. Yeah. But
he came and told the story on here. Y'all check it out.
Yeah, check it out on podcast. But I'm just making an example. You know what I'm saying? It be underlining things that people have already said that that we just talk about, and those are harder conversations than just goddamn this verse is great. Oh, this verse is great. Oh, that album was great. Oh, that verse was great. Like nigga,
y'all not gonna get this on this show.
Y'all ain't gonna get that here. And to be honest with you, when I got in this space, right, this podcasting, I'm not one of them rappers that's broke and fell off and that needs a podcast. Nigga, I'm rich.
Right.
Nigga, I'm a millionaire. Nigga, I'm my own fucking boss. Nigga.
Absolutely.
I don't fucking get paid from this.
Right.
I ain't on nobody payroll. I ain't on JD payroll. I'm on Lil Jon payroll.
Yeah.
Love Lil Jon. Nigga, why as hell, nigga? I ain't on no.
He might be on my payroll.
I was going to say, when we finish, I need to manage the operation.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Oh, shit. I'm about to get the hate. Sorry.
The money ain't flowing. Holla at me. We got to figure that out.
But what I'm saying is, I ain't on nobody fucking payroll, right? What my goal was because I started Beehive is the reason why I'm even in this space, because he like, man, you should do it. But anyway, I feel like as a down south media, right?
Yeah.
And down south culture, it is time for us to mature.
Yeah.
It's time for us to mature.
Yeah.
The reason why artists go to New York and go to media, and reason why the all they media people get $10 million for podcasts and getting 30 million, and Joe Budden worth damn near 100 million, is because they are unapologetically truthful, right? You will hear from Master Flex say, yo, that verse was whack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what that did was it made people start to trust them. So you trust the New York media. You can even take somebody like Charlamagne that's from Columbia, South Carolina.
Right.
He had to go to New York to make his bones in the media space because that media space is mature. It is time for us to be mature. Stop getting mad if somebody say, we like 10 of your albums, but we didn't like that last one. Nigga, we like 10 of them.
You might need to go look at that album.
There you go. And then when you go to the comments, people have real, like we did a thing on Lotto, right? People got paragraphs.
Right.
I didn't like Lotto because of this. I love Lotto because of this, and this. People really are invested in these artists and invested in these stories. And these are things that you need to know as an artist.
That way you can goddamn
you can fix whatever wrong and you can keep doing whatever's right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
the beautiful part about all that, Don, is that's why this podcast is so great.
I appreciate it, cuz. I appreciate it.
We definitely
appreciate it. Especially coming from you, but I appreciate it.
People need to hear the truth.
And that's all. And when I got in this, I wanted to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to move the culture forward. I'm not just here to just goddamn be like, everything sucks. But it's okay if something sucks. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? If I get a flat tire today, I'm gonna fix that motherfucker. I'm not gonna get rid of the car.
Don't ever stop speaking your truth.
Nah, that's real.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's real. We're gonna end on that. Don P. Rant of the day, my boy Devyne Stephens. Hey, that's my dog right here, boy. He had me doing the two-step. Why they had me? Hey, boy, listen, boy.
Devyne, you might need to go back in the studio with that nigga. That two-step look terrible.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a little rusty. Yeah. Help me out a little bit, man.
This has been another episode of A Conversation with Moss B and Don P, and we out.
Yes, sir. Yep. We out of here.
That was good.
That was good. I love that show. Damn.
We got both. We got both. Too much both.